The new Planetside 2 after the update, Courtium, where it's called the construction, because all games need crafting now, don't they? Or do they? Although I must say I feel that Planetside 2 did need like a nice game-changing, or sort of game-changing update for some time. So I'm here on the new, or sort of new, revamped Indar. I have to say what they've done to the warp gates, changing the warp gates, I'm definitely in favour of that. The layout is a lot more friendly, because it was just too bottlenecked before, especially with, you know, a lot of people spawning aircrafts and stuff. It was a bit too bottlenecked to warp gates, so I definitely like the way they spaced it out. But as for the whole construction thing, people building their bases, I mean, I've got a player-made base to my right now. I'm sort of just taking in with the mana turret, the anti-vehicle turret. Oh wow, you can take out infantry as well with it. I do love that thing. There it is. We've got some shields over it. I didn't build this. I was just sort of help protecting it. You know, the refineries. And about 4 of the turrets up. The turrets are really quite powerful at the moment. I don't know whether they're gonna end up getting nerfed. You can we ended up getting in sort of turret fights with other, you know, factions making bases, and it was just sort of trying to get in turret ranges and stuff. So it definitely adds a bit more chaos to the game, and I think that's great. Anything that can create more chaos and more conflict definitely adds to the excitement of battle. Because sometimes it can get a bit sort of become a bit too much of a familiar procedure, taking territory, and this, you know, throwing a spanner in the works is definitely something that, you know, I encourage, although I do think it's going to take a bit of time to settle down. I don't know how much base building I'm really going to get into. I tried a bit of mining and stuff, but I definitely like going over to people's bases that they've made and helping them protect it and setting up the turret. You can fire through those fortification walls, and that's pretty cool. So I was definitely having a nice bit of fun here on Indar as we were playing through this alert. As for those ants, I played this maybe 2 days after the alert, after the update, and yeah, I'm finding a lot of abandoned ants. You know, they're quite not really well protected, so it's sort of they're easily taken down, and especially if it's sort of in a contested area, they can easily be destroyed. So perhaps that's why I'm seeing quite a lot of abandoned ones at the moment. People just think it's just better just leave it there and just bail out of it, and they're not really too expensive to sort of buy. So I was just sort of seeing what was going on around this one, just having a nosy. There's a sneaky infiltrator comes by. I gotta take those guys down. I was on my anti-vehicle turret a lot, and snipers we're just sitting. You're a sitting duck when you're on a turret for snipers. By now we had them trying different tactics to get into this base. Here comes the Vanguard. Got a lot of mine and, you know, tank mine love at the moment. I'm sort of really preferring that to the C4 right now. I literally always go around with tank mines. Just think there's just a bit more versatility in them. As you can see there, taking down that Vanguard. Then they tried to land this Valkyrie in here. I wasted that grenade. Really shouldn't have done that. We got a lot of turrets in here though. There's about 6 of them on there or something, at least. And that was a lot. Their sort of tactic, sort of try and get in and do some damage. But there was enough of us around it, and there's like 4 turrets as well, so plenty of defense. But I kept spawning. We didn't have one of those, I don't know, one of those little buildings that you can make that you can put the sunderers in. We didn't have one of those up at the moment, so the main concern was sort of, you know, losing that sunderer. So just respawning and just making sure they're all going down. But I mean, that was pretty full up Valkyrie. I mean, it's definitely probably the best way, and maybe the full Galaxy could have done more. Who knows? But I got out there, I spent about an hour in there with the alert. But they're all around here, and I'm just tank mining again. My tank mine love, trying to bait a max in here. Getting max kills with tank mines is good fun. I didn't have the right turret. I needed my infantry turret, and I didn't have it. So I knew they were going to steam rush and kill me eventually. But if I could just get, you know, bait a max in here. I managed to get another kill with the max. I was quite happy with that. They eventually just came in it though, steamrolled in, and I got taken down really easily. Is a classic suicide or pilot suicide. There's a mag down there. We're just taking him down. Ends up doing a lot of damage. He goes down, but we took so much damage. We're literally almost dead. And what can I say? When you're landing with that low health, you've got to be a little bit more careful there, Gritty. You just end up killing us. But there you go. That was a laughing moment. On her harass her with the lightning. I know I always like going up against lightnings when I got the Vulcan. I always know that if they're not gonna hit us, you know, if they don't get on us quick, then you know it's a losing fight for them. Always gonna end up taking them down as he gets out. Goes down, but we got a Scythe right on our ass now. We get a little bit of air support coming in. But the Vulcan's not really the best, you know, anti-air gun. And he's just going to try and ram us now. We get him. Go over the jump as well. Ah, amazing escape. Amazing escape and kill. That was nice. Bit of style. And to finish, more tank mine love. Whack a few of them on the Sundra. Get to blow them all up with a sticky. I go down, but yeah, I take down the Sundra and get what? 1, 2, and the third one. Yeah, good fun. There you go, some Planetside 2.